Y'all watching another episode of Highly Respected with yours truly, Miss Streetz, and I have a very special guest. Somebody whose music I've been listening to for a while. He don't even know it, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself today.
Yeah. It's the one and only one of one. Cheekofue, we in a building.
Yes.
Fight!
Cheekofue. See that foy? The part that everybody got to get right.
Hey, as long as they say Chico, we in a building. Yeah?
That's the best part, right?
So that's the main.
Exactly. So we gotta talk about your songs. Actually, Motion was one of my joints. Still is though.
I appreciate that.
I'm taking a little back for you. So Motion was my record. That's how I kind of, found out about you and all that. And then I know you did something with DJ Monte, who's a dope DJ and producer as well.
Oh
and
yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, and then right now you got Couple Racks. So you gotta talk about the new record and who's featured on it and all that good stuff.
All right, so we can start from the beginning. You hear me? So the record I did with Monte is actually called Make a Wish, and that really lit a match for people, because it's so simple, but it's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the Motion came about, and I was with me and actually that's my cousin who's on the record with me and Player K. So you got on Motion, you got Chico. Make a Wish is just Chico. And that's produced by Monte. And that was on V103 FM and 107.9 FM and the sister stations. So let's say like a combined 16, 17 stations total.
Nice.
And then we dropped the Motion. So the Motion was me, my cousin, Yosan Tyler, Player K, and DJ Rock. Shout out to DJ Rock. He had involvement in that. And we came together. We was in the studio, in the big home studio. And I told my cousin, come, let's record a record, whatever the case was. And then when I dropped that beat on, it's like something just came to me. And I'm like, man, this is the one right here. So we dropped that right there. If I'm not mistaken, New Drip Legend produced that beat. And it was so crazy. Like the energy was so crazy. So we got to do something with that shit. So we ended up going to Miami, shooting a video. And then that got on the radio. V103, 107.9, and the sister stations like that there. Then fast forward just a little while longer, then bam, next thing you know, I got a record called One. And now One is I like to test my records in the clubs, right? Like in the clubs where people only know certain type of music. Right. So you can see if they really vibing to the vibe that you put out there. You get what I'm saying? So it's more of a vibe for me. So I know if I put it out there and they vibing to it, then there's a vibe. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's
so One, at the tempo on the record, One is like a slowed down tempo, you hear me? But the record just made people go crazy. And look, so they go crazy when they hear the Make a Wish. They go crazier when they hear the Motion. Then when they hear the One record, it's like they go just as crazy, and the tempo is not even the same. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So One is real melodic, real deep, heavy bass, and it's a slower tempo. So, but they still go crazy. Right. The hoes gonna shake their ass. The niggas gonna roll a blunt, vibe, do this here. It's so easy. They gonna vibe with it, right? So now fast forward. So I got this record called Couple Racks, and I ain't gonna hold you. The record's not even a brand new record. It's it's new to them, but it is not new to me. You feel me? So me and my partner Gang from Pompano, he came up here a few times. Gang be on tour the same way, you know what I'm saying? So he always on grind mode. So when he comes up here, I make sure me and him tap in. Right. So me and Gang got about 7 records together. But this record, Couple Racks, specifically stands out because it's this shit could be played at the Electronic Daisy Festival.
Right.
This motherfucker could be played in Rolling Loud, and this motherfucker could be played in the middle of the fucking trenches. Cause it's like a pop vibe, but we still talking that street shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it have it had the ability to be real commercial, especially when we do the clean version. And that's just based off the instruments and the beat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me and Gank came together. We did that Couple Racks record, and we shot the video in Miami, in Little Havana by the Domino Park. Shout out to Applejacks. He shot the video. He shoot most of my videos anyway. One of my childhood homies, like bestie. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's on the radio right now. It's been on the radio for 3-4 weeks. The video and the song just dropped on the 12th. So we going places. We going places.
It's a dope record. Like I said, I love the record. So you just keep going back to back with these records. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it.
Look, I see no boundaries. I don't try to stay in a specific lane.
Right.
Like, anything could work for me. Like, it's not like, oh, I gotta stick to this trap shit, or I gotta stick to this certain genre or certain style. Like, I'm not afraid to be who I am. So I'm able to open up and just make any kind of music and make it where people, the masses, are gonna fuck with it, because it's all type of people out there that listen to music and that appreciate a good sound. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of all your songs and stuff like that, like, how do you energize the crowd, especially if you know how some people are just like looking and, you know, they don't know what's going on. They don't know if they should dance to the music or not. How do you energize the crowd?
I ain't dancing to shit. Gangsters don't dance, baby. You get what I'm saying? Like, listen, check me out. I give a story with my shit, because my music is like real.
Mm-hmm.
Like 97% of the things I'm saying on these records, this shit going crazy. It's already happened. It's happening as we speak. You get what I'm saying? So like, I tell a story. Like, I open my set. Let's just say I'm in Madagascar. The first thing I'm finna do when I grab that microphone, I'm finna say, like, Madagascar in the motherfucking building, go crazy. They finna go crazy, because you showing them that you appreciate where you at that moment. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people that's doing shit, they don't even know where they at.
Right.
Oh, am I in?
They don't know.
Am I in Jersey? Am I in fucking Newark? Am I in fucking bumfuck? They don't, like, people don't even know where they at half the time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So first I show them that I appreciate where I'm at, and I shout out where they at. Mm-hmm. And they gonna react a certain way because we in the fucking building. You get what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Now, as soon as they go crazy about that, then I go into the story. Mm-hmm. Like, my performance is based off a storyline that's connected to all the songs that I have out. So I could put any one of my records into the storyline, because it's all gonna make sense, because it actually happened.
Right, that's dope.
And that's how I connect with the people, because I'm giving them a story and I'm taking them on a roller coaster ride. It's not like I'm just performing. Like, yeah, hell yeah, people want to go see a show. So when a motherfucking rapper starts dancing on stage, they like, oh, but I'm not that motherfucking rapper that's finna dance on the stage. Like, that's not my vibe. That's not my speed. I'm not knocking anybody for doing it, but that ain't what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I got to be true to myself. And I got to give them an authentic me. And when I tell them this story, and then I get into the song and I start looking at them in their face while I'm delivering these lyrics, they got to get it. You get what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
And so that's what really turned them up.
All day. So for those who don't know, you are signed to the legendary Big Ump Records. I knew about Big Ump Records when I moved here in 2000. They were killing the South as far as artists and the stores they had and everything. Talk about your journey and actually how did you get signed to them?
Shout out to Baby D. He really like influenced that. When I was growing up, I knew about Big Ump Records. You know what I'm saying? In Miami. And like, basically, like, the artists in Atlanta and what was going on, like, that was one of the people that I knew about. Mm-hmm. So I think, like, because I wear a perfect size 9.5, depending on the shoe, sometimes it's a 9, but when I put my shoes on, they fit perfect, and I walk in my shoes. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that I already knew who they was as a jit type shit, probably if I would have been able to tell the future, I could have said, oh, I'll probably end up being with these guys later on. Because that's just how my life is. Like, I believe in these steps that I'm taking. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So fast forward, I met Baby D right before I went to prison. Mm-hmm. And I ran down on him like, man, what's up? I've been knowing about you since I was a kid, bro. It was like 2 months before prison. I'm in a magazine with Bigger Rankin on the cover with K Camp, Migos, Young Thug, and somebody else like next up. But this was under a different pseudonym, Nastacity, right? So I know I was going to prison. I went to trial. It was a 5-day trial, and they slammed the gavel, said guilty, whatever. When I came home, I went on tour. When I was done with the tour, I moved to Atlanta. And that's when I went looking for Baby D, but there was no Baby D around. He was actually in prison at the same time. So some day, I ran into Rap Juggernaut. Shout out to Rap Juggernaut. And I'm like, hey, you saw Baby D? He like, man, Baby D right over there. So I ran down on Baby D ass again, like, bitch, what's up? And from that day on, it was like we started rolling like every single day. And then not to mention, they had a Bronner Brothers situation out here. And of course, I had the life-size cutouts at the Bronner Brothers, motherfucker. And I actually met Big before Baby D even brought me around them. But didn't know he was going to see me again. You feel me?
Right.
So when Baby D brought me around them, it was like connecting the dots, like 1 + 1 = 2. It don't equal 3. It don't equal 4. Like, damn, didn't I just see you at the Bronner Brothers? Wasn't you that dude, all them cutouts and all of this, doing hella promo? I'm like, hell yeah, that was me. He like, man, I knew I seen you. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the shoes I wear is like perfect size because I put them on and I just walk my journey. That ain't nobody else's journey.
Definitely.
And after coming around, being around and all that, it happened.
Yes, it actually happened. And then speaking of your cutouts and your promo, I did notice when I first met you that your promo, your branding game is A1. Where did you learn that from, or how did you know that having a brand is like the most important thing when you're an artist?
I mean, to make perfect honest sense of it, right? It's like I always think outside the box. And I like to see what artists aren't doing. And there's a majority of artists ain't doing shit. So how could I separate myself from an industry that's watered down with rappers? My mama rap, my daddy rap, my son rap, your cousin rap, your sister probably rap, your little nephew probably rap,
right?
Your best friend rap, like everybody rap. So you got to think outside the box, like, what could I do to separate myself from all these people that's just rapping? And I feel like visibility is the key, but it's not just being visible, it's how you make yourself visible. You get what I'm saying? So like, I learned right before I went from prison, I learned this tactic. I'll show up to the venue like 4 hours before showtime. So that's like an hour before it opens, some shit like that. And I'll go lace the whole venue up. Posters, flyers, the cutouts, the banners. I'll lace that whole motherfucker up. I'll leave. I'll go in basketball shorts looking raggedy as fuck. I'll leave. Probably go hit a hoe. Probably go smoke 5 joints, blunts, whatever they want to call them. Probably go shower. Probably go to the mall. Probably go do everything under the sun. And then like 25 minutes before I'm supposed to be there, now I'm finally getting ready. By the time I get up in a situation, now people like, yeah, I've been looking at you all night. You've been in the building.
Right.
And once you see people react to you walking in because they've been waiting to see this presence all night already, you did your job. You really don't even got to hit the stage no more. You already took up so much landscape and already took up so much of these people's time that you really didn't need to be there. But the fact that you still showed up and showed out, it give them a full experience. So I know like artists don't even, let me rephrase this. Most artists don't even got it in them to give somebody a full experience because they just think it's all about rapping. Oh, I got a hot song. Oh, I got a hot dress code. Oh, I got a hot lyric or whatever the case is, right? But this shit is bigger than that. And I learned that like before I went to prison, probably a couple years before I went to prison. And ever since then, I just took that formula and ran with it.
Right. And it's working. It's definitely working well for you because, like I said, I see your promo all the time or any event that you are at, you're everywhere. So
Check
it's
this out. You
definitely,
see where I got you right now? We in a shirt shop right now.
I see
This is
doing
the type of
promo,
this is the
right?
type of look. This is the type of shit I'm on. Like it ain't. That's why I say 101 because it ain't never gonna be nobody else like this in a fucking lifetime, yo. It ain't gonna happen like that. This shit don't
Right.
happen like that. It's nobody to duplicate this type of shit.
Yes, work ethic is different. So that's
You
why.
gotta outwork everybody. Even you gotta outwork yourself. So whatever I did yesterday, that shit canceled today. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. So speaking of yesterday and today, what's next for you? Like, what do you have coming up, or what's your plans for the rest of this
Man,
year?
I got Latin trap record coming out. I got a reggae record that's already out. I got a motherfucking this album coming out 101. I got a shit called Super Throw. I got all kind of shit coming out. Like I'm about to start this promo company to make people more visible because so many people want to have they shit like my shit.
Yeah, that's a dope idea.
So guess what? I'm finna be doing they design, printing they shit, and then going promoting they shit. They just gotta come with that fee. So I'm gonna have the cheek guys, I'm gonna have the Cheekos. You want the cheek guys to do it? Them bitches are gonna be a little more expensive. You want the Cheekos to do it? That'll be more affordable. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: the women gonna get way more coverage than the men. Cause get what? We in a day and age where the niggas want the hoes and the hoes want the hoes. We in a whole different era. You get what I'm saying?
Era. Yep, you're right. That's true though.
So you want big titty, big booty bitches promoting your shit? It's gonna cost a little extra. The Cheekofue finna go. The Cheekofue, one thing about it, the Cheekofue finna go. You're gonna have to pay that cost to be the boss, you hear me?
Definitely. And you have to give out your social media to those who are slow to the party. They don't know nothing about you and your amazing music and hustle you got. Go ahead and tell them how they can hit you up and
Hey,
listen.
just tap in. Cheekofue. That's Cheekofue. Cheekofue. That's everywhere. Google, Tidal, iTunes, Vimeo, Video, Vivo,
Everything.
Amazon, Apple, Deezer, Weezer, Tidal. That's everywhere. We everywhere. Listen, I'm everywhere. Listen, this shit about to go dog nuts crazy. And I ain't talking about no little chihuahua type shit. I'm talking about the biggest of the big dogs. And get what? We going from Duval to Dade, Broward to Howard, and from Atlanta to Mayberry on my soul.
Yes, sir. And before you leave, I want you to drop some jewels or advice for new artists. Like we discussed earlier, everybody raps, but what's like some advice you would give to these new up and coming artists? The best advice you would give.
If you're not prepared to play the long game, just quit now. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but this is what life is, right? We don't know when it's going to happen. But if you believe in God or the Bible, whatever the case is, you know that words are powerful. And if you have work, plus you got faith, then you'll set yourself up for a good run. You just don't have a timestamp on it. It don't say if you work and got faith, it's gonna happen in 5 minutes or it's gonna happen tomorrow. Shit could take a lifetime. That's why you can't give up, right? But it is gonna happen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not ready to play a long game, then you might as well just go do something else. Fix computers, flip burgers, whatever else, just do something else because this is a long game. It could happen tomorrow for some people, and it have. Right. So don't get it twisted and misconstrued like it can't happen tomorrow, right? But if you're not prepared to play the long game, don't enter into this realm.
Yep, definitely. I agree with that 100%, 1,000% actually. Chico, listen.
What's up?
I'm gonna support you, everything you doing. I fucks with you. I love that you real, you down to earth, and you dropping those jewels and dropping the music on top of it as well. I just want to wish you the best. Keep going. I see big things happening for you. I actually see you in some movies. I don't know why, but maybe.
Oh yeah, I do it all. Listen, this shit, I'm super ambidextrous.
Like, I see you in some movies or something. Definitely.
I'm super duper ambidextrous.
Well, I guess that's coming soon, so they'll see. But thank you so much. All right.
Hey, I appreciate you. God bless you.
Yes.
Keep going up. Only look forward. Don't look down. Don't look back. Keep your feet moving. And whatever size you wear, make sure you wear them bitches the right way. Because at any given time, the shit could be swept from right up under you. You hear me? Right. Do right by people. They're going to do right by you. You give respect. You get respect. You handle good business. You're going to get good business in return.
Right. I agree. Definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. Fuck with me. I appreciate you.